I need coffee. Oh, heebie-jeebies. Okay. This is the flop. I'm gonna quickly set up the dice roller camera. Spectator window on. You can go here. Bit of locking there, and that is Gucci. Alright, I'm going to I'll stay until they start deploying, and then I'll go make a coffee, and then I'll perk up and be a happy boy. Happy boy. So Hendy did have the bid, so he has chosen to be blue. It's a matter of so we've got Anakin Skywalker, saber throw, push, up close and personal, tenacity. Capo with vigilance, Padme with vigilance, sees the initiative and prepared supplies. Phase 1s with 5s, phase 1s with Z6, and phase 1s with Z6, a naked phase 1, and 2 fully loaded pike squads, the disruptor rifle and the capo. And they will be versing Anakin Skywalker with force push, saber throw, up close and personal. Capo with vigilance and portable scanners. R2D2 and C3PO. Padme with vigilance and Cs. 3 naked phase 1s, a naked pike squad, and a big boy saber tank with Ayla, Secura, the laser turret, link targeting array, and high energy shells. Those high energy shells are going to come in pretty clutch, I think. If I could teleport my coffee to you, Lucky, I would. I definitely would. I'm pretty sure we just saw a quadruple pass, quadruple bypass of Jesus. All right. So we've got sabotage the Vaps. Long March. And the best condition in the game, supply drop. Alright, while they are deploying and whatnot, everyone wants to play supply drop. It's just better. There's just so many extra cool things. Why would you not want it? This is looking very similar to me against. This is exactly the same situation that I played against Jack in my Elims game. Sabotage, Long March, and Supply Drop. Playing on this map as well. So I am feel very similar to what Cali is looking at right now. I even put my first VAP here in this corner. My second one went up here, and my Wookiees tried to run up across this way and into their lines, but just didn't have enough. Didn't have enough firepower before they got eaten by the gun line. Yeah, that's exactly where Jack played his first VAP as well. Yeah, and that's where he put his second one. Okay, I'm going to go make a coffee. I'll be back. Okay, got coffee brewing. We've placed our boxes. So one there, one there. I'm guessing one in there. Yep, and then we've got one, and one. Very nice indeed. That's exactly where I placed my tokens too. These two anyway. My VAP was up here, so I had the box next to the VAP. The parallels are paramount. So we've got a naked squad there. They're going to be a button presser. We got Z6 squad. Naked squad. Naked guys everywhere. Pardon me. Ugh, jeepers. Coffee acquired. Right, yeah. I am back. Coffee good. Coffee. Don't know why that happened. I'm gonna try join back eventually. Ripperoni indeed. Yeah. Yes, he is indeed. I don't know what's happening, sorry. Oh boy. Yeah, I'd say Hendy crashed or something along the lines of someone's computer dying. It's fine. Technology sucks.
Technology does suck, Flamin'.
It does.
I agree. It's the worst. It's the worst.
But you know what is right. You know what is the best?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee. Oh, I should have known. Yes, coffee is the greatest.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know, maybe we could do a detailed rundown of these lists. You might have already done so, but
yeah,
it is something to do.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to start with Calitoolman's, I think. I have precisely a month's worth of experience with GAR, so not very much at all. I own them and then I sold them to a C4 member, actually, funnily enough.
Yeah.
And I like this list, okay? I really like it. Especially the fact that it doesn't have Yoda. It's not a typical Yoda Padme Saber list. For one.
I never really liked that shenaniganry. It's just like it's not a whole lot of counterplay in it, and it's just like, what can you kind of do against it?
Yeah. It's cheap and it gives your opponent no agency. It feels very uninteractive for sure. Oh, Lord Hendigar?
Yep, started
It
playing.
is. Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. Send me them deets, man. Yeah, I think the Ayla play here is very interesting. Putting Ayla on the saber for that Inspire 2.
Yeah.
You know, stop hopefully. Well, you would think that it would help them move a bit, particularly those vulnerable core on those final turns. For objective scoring, but I don't think it's going to matter with the. They're playing Sabs, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. They are playing Sabs. And both of the Sabs for Cali's placements for the Sabs are behind huge line of sight blockers, and they're not really going to get shot at all.
Yeah. Or interacted with at all. By Hendy probably. Hendy's blue though, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, he's got the advantage there, so he's going to need to be pushed into, which I sincerely hope that he takes advantage of.
Yes, he should. The only source of impact that he's got is the 2 pike. Disruptor soldiers and Anakin's saber throw. Whether he wants Anakin to get in there and start slapping the saber or getting in close to the saber is another thing.
Yeah.
So I think it might be a situation of ignoring the tank.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. That is what I would do if I were him too. Yeah, it's interesting, but who needs impact when you just roll 6 natty crits on the rollout? It's fine.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
Alright, just about to send you the dates.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Gotcha. That is actually a very secure password.
Yeah, of course.
I've never seen anything more secure, to be honest. No.
Hey, it's better than 1, 2, 3, 4.
Absolutely. But, 1, 2, 3 is not much better.
That's true. Alright. Need to get the dice roller back up and going. Looks like we're about to head into round 1.
What are we expecting here, command card wise? I'm honestly expecting some standing orders, to be honest.
I don't think so. I think it's Anakin's 3-pit for both of them.
My bad. I forgot Annie. Even though this is like the center point of both lists, I forgot Annie was in this.
Yeah.
So yeah. Definitely getting some Annie 3 pips here. Get a pip off. May as well get that red dice ready, right?
Yeah.
That roll off. Oh, okay.
Yeah, diplomatic.
Interesting.
Getting reliable 1 started out.
Yeah.
An extra surge token flying about is always a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. What's got? Exemplar and reliable 2, but we may just take the reliable 2 on Annie. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. She gains, if it was not, she gains reliable 1. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
Yeah.
A lot of the time it's just used, first round like this just to get out an extra 6 surge tokens throughout the game.
Yep.
But when you do want that secret mission or her in a more advanced positions, the infiltrate is nice.
I see what you did there. advanced positions. But I must remind you, we're playing Long March.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
I wish I had the foresight to.
Oh, no, you meant it. Oh my god, that is such a cheeky VAT placement by Hendy. I love that so much. Okay, this little cubby hole is amazing.
This is where you hid your Inferno squad. Yeah.
Yeah. Just the special forces. It was amazing. Anywho, we're here to talk about Hendy's game, Hendy's. Alright, so just a cheap dog movement. I expect we're going to see a lot of this.
Yeah, especially first round. Alright, so looking at Callie's placement. So he's got R2, a Pike squad, Pike Capo, Padme, and Padme, R2, and the Saber Tank on the left side. Anakin in the middle. And then his 3 naked phase 1s on the right.
It's interesting to me that he's not kind of set up R2 for a potential secret mission store. I mean, you can still support the tank by, placing it maybe over in these middle buildings on the Long March, and then kind of choose how you want to play it instead of locking yourself into a play style early on. But I mean, this is coming from the guy who stuck a Mando out in front of a tax strike, so what do I know?
You didn't exactly place him out in front. It was. I didn't see it coming until it happened. So
look, you're such a nice man. So
So R2 just did a move and a what's that thing? The calculate odds.
Oh yeah. Oh, calculate odds. Does he have calculate odds?
With C3PO. Yeah.
Oh my god, I did not take a proper look at these lists before I started talking. It's really awkward. But also amazing, you never see C3PO taken these days.
Well, I guess the idea here is to calculate the odds onto Padme. Just so she can share it to the tank.
Yeah, absolutely. And that distract is also pretty good, especially how he's got him set up. He's set up not to score the secret mission anyway, so protecting his quite frankly vulnerable core units or trooper units is really good. She's an enemy troop unit, range 1 to 2. So that's going to be awesome against a potentially saber throwing Anakin.
Indeed. So yeah, it looks like we've gone for a move and a claim from the first supply drop, and we've got field scanners.
Hell yeah! Here we go. That's what we like to see. Some boxes.
Yeah. So these guys took holo projector, the one inside the cubby hole, and field scanners on the one on the VAT. The Z6 squad.
Yeah. Frogger, I don't know if we answered your question, mate, but Ayla on the Saber? Absolutely. Love it. The Inspire 2 probably helped those vulnerable core. Probably not as useful in this scenario with VAPs, but on any other objective, probably pretty good. Probably a worthwhile addition, I should say. Just to help, keep the suppression off your vulnerable core, or Anakin, who might struggle with suppression at some point, or yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Getting rid of suppression on Anakin can be huge.
Or even on Padme, if she plays her card where she just takes all the suppression off others, inspire 2 of it off, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is. She's only 5 points too.
Yeah.
Where she is the cheapest clone, or cheapest pilot, actually.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the other pilots do. Hang on. Let me just
yeah.
check.
Yeah, I didn't know what they were either. You got Plo Koon in the other one. That's the other one.
Tackable, agile 2, free action. Oof. That's
Yeah.
alright. And then you got veteran
clone
pilot.
So you can share your clones' surge tokens.
Oh, and it's
green
ready
tokens.
at the end.
Yep.
And it's ready at the end of the turn too. That's pretty good. It's okay.
Alright. Look, so Fires has done a double move onto the VAP, so probably next round is going to be a double slap from these two squads.
Filthy, all the backers.
Has he? On 5, that's pretty good too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
That's alright. Yeah, so next turn we're going to see a double slap on that VAP.
Yep.
Get it done early.
Get her done. Yeah, same dealio here. Probably red. You know, just move up. Tap the box, tap the VAP, call it a day. Oh, sorry, move up. Tap the box, call it a day. Makes sense. Too easy.
Looks like he's just out of... Oh, yeah. No, don't worry. For some reason I thought that was his second move and he was just outside of range.
Yeah.
No, it's his second move. It's okay.
I'm going to put myself on push to talk because there will be a loud child in the background shortly. And if I stop talking or I'm not responding, just please remind me that I'm on push to talk.
Rightio.
Because I will likely have forgotten.
That's fair. Alright, so in the box we've got camouflage or holo projectors. Yep. Holo projector it is.
Yeah, not a surprising choice to be honest. More order control is better.
Yeah, absolutely. And like they're not going to get shot at, so low profile isn't a priority really.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it gets rid of holo projector for Hendy's pools as well.
It's all wins.
They're not using clocks, actually, which either they must have forgot or they must have forgot.
Yeah, they've probably forgotten, but you know.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think my opponent put it correct last night, and when they said the clocks are there to stop slow play, and I don't expect either of these players to be slow playing.
Yeah. It looks like we've got an Anakin move, whether he goes for a double move or something. Or a move and a dodge by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's sensible. I'm actually surprised he didn't save a box for Annie there. Just having anything on Anakin at the moment, it's probably pretty.
There is another box by those stairs there for him. I'd say that's where Annie's probably going to get most of his extra gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, camouflage Annie, please.
That's he just puts a bunch of paint on him, like like Peter from Hunter Games.
Yeah.
The Hunter Games, Hunger Games.
I knew exactly what you meant, but I completely believed that it was called Hunter Games for just a moment.
Alright, so these yellow phase ones, looks like they're getting targeting scopes.
I wonder which one they'll choose. Sensible choice there, choosing targeting rangefinder.
I mean, getting marksman is nice. but like they're not really going to be doing much shooting, realistically.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure, I didn't see this before, but I'm not actually a fan of these troopers deployed into the heavy cover here. It's just going to slow them down in the end. I think it might have been more sensible just to maybe deploy them a bit further back so they can do 2 double moves if they're going to be moving forward like this.
Which troops are you talking about?
Hendy's in his deployment.
In the bombed out dwelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that actually. I guess since he's blue, he doesn't need to be rushing out there anyway.
Oh, 100%. But, you know, it helps your mobility. You deploy behind it, you still get the cover. You're not going to get a shot from that range anyway. But, you know. Again, take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm not the greatest player in the world.
You won last night.
By a sheer miracle, mind you.
You played well. Don't just play yourself.
Look, man, I did roll well. I'll give myself that. All right?
I mean, 25 straight red saves. It's pretty good.
You know, never doubted. Mando, he saves. That's what he does. It's that Beskar armor.
I'm keen to paint mine, actually.
Yeah, he seems like a fairly. I hate the pose. But if he seems
too.
Like it's gonna be really fun.
I don't like it how he's sort of leaning back and his gun is sort of close to his side, and it could have been.
Yeah, it looks like he's put his back out.
Yeah, like the old man he is.
Yeah. Yeah, like he looks like he's put his back out. He's like he almost looks unnatural in that pose.
Like. There could have been so much more cool things, like him with an arm out, gunslingering.
Yeah, 100%. And I wish they'd done multiple poses because the single pose is bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, like especially when everything else these days that are coming out have multiple poses.
Yeah.
Like even Grogu had 2 different models.
Yeah, 100%. And why do we need 2 models for Grogu? Let's be honest.
I mean, I'll take it, but yeah.
I mean, I guess he might be part of the selling point for that box for some. Like Grogu, of course, he's the Baby Yoda, you know.
Yeah.
What does chat think? What does chat think about that Mando sculpt?
Nothing yet. But in the meantime, we got an Anakin, probably a move and a dodge, I'd say.
Yeah, it seems like there's gonna just be a lot of mirrored actions in this at the moment.
Just checking for line of sight, so he doesn't accidentally get shot by something. You should be safe there.
Yeah, you're very quiet today, guys. You need to, we need your input. All right.
This tank is probably just going to land right on this sand mound and sit there most of the game.
He will never move.
Yeah, looking down this center hallway looking at the tank is scary, that's for sure.
It's actually deceptive how much cover is on this right-hand side, though. Like, you cannot see much past this big rock walkway.
Like, you can run up quite basically almost to the barricade, almost without being seen.
Yeah, exactly. So I might. I'm going to guess that the tank may end up sitting maybe up on this urban dwelling, the large object urban dwelling.
Oh yeah.
If it can get up there. Can it get up there? I'm not sure. Is it hover?
It hover ground, so no.
Ah, damn. If only I had the jump keyword.
Yeah. That would be scary.
Yeah, yep. I think this is probably a pretty rough map for tanks anyway, right?
It is, actually. There's lots of medium-sized line of sight blockers that are at the same height, if not taller than the tank, so it can't fly over anything.
Yeah. I mean, there's a very clear alleyway and firing lane, but I mean, your opponent just kind of goes to either side, which has enough blocking that tank should probably never get a shot, or should get some very unoptimized shots, essentially.
Yeah. Do you think we see a super aggressive tank, and just the tank and everyone else is moving and shooting in a few rounds?
I think he has to. I think it's getting to the point, and this is the aggressive me talking. I think he has to, especially with R2. He's got the repairs. He's got an arc welder. That tank probably wants to push really aggressive, and then have everything flood in behind it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just purely for the fact that it's got the heels backing it.
Yeah, and you are right, Frog. Absolutely. I guess there is a problem there of a potential saber throw fire support with a Z6 squad surge to crit, which I'm kind of hoping to see, because that's always a fun time. Impact 3, PS3, surge to crit.
I mean, that's the scariest thing for that thing.
3 red, 4 black, 6 white. Yeah, that's probably the scariest thing. The scariest attack that the tank has to be worried about. Apart from the 2 disruptor rifles, which only has impact 1, but still.
I mean, there is slight potential, right? There's slight potential that tank just disintegrates in 1 fire support or 2 fire supports, and that's a big points loss.
Yeah, it is huge. Like, the tank does a outmaneuver, so it can dodge crits, and it should be loaded up with dodges from R2 giving a dodge and a name to Padme, and Padme giving a name and a dodge to herself. And so that's 2, potentially 3 dodges from Padme, and maybe 1 dodge from Anakin as well, if Anakin wants to share his dodge to a tank as well. So that's 4 dodges potentially sharing to the tank.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, it's got outmaneuver too.
Yeah,
what about that?
So it can dodge those natty crits. So it looks like the Pike Capo just got some field scanners. Or the Pike's got some field scanners, sorry, not the Capo.
Yes, because they need more dodges.
Mm.
I agree, couldn't agree more.
Just imagine if they had Nimble as well.
Oh my god. I genuinely thought that they had Nimble at one point.
That's just because they just had them all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Park squad looks like they're just going to move and maybe take a dodge or standby. There's no real point for a standby.
Oh, I actually forgot that tank is range 4.
And he's got high velocity, got high energy shells.
Ooh, the Bane of Pikes. I like it. Interesting.
It definitely, indeed.
This should be allowed. Or especially because he's overlapping those
all those units.
Silhouettes, yeah.
Means they would be displaced.
Yeah, they'd all be displaced.
I'll have to look up the hover ground rules, actually. So it is still a repulsive vehicle. Refer to additional terrain rules on page 8 for how repulsive vehicles interact with certain types of terrain. Okay. Additional terrain rules. Here I come. Yeah, I'm not. I guess the tank being up there is kind of good. It would get heavy cover from all the shots, I guess. Being elevated.
It's legal. Is it legal? It's also clipping this building, which I think is an unfortunate side effect of TTS. But yeah, it looks like only hover air ignores height of X or lower. Repulsor hover ground is unfortunately still a ground vehicle. Because it can only move onto, over, or off a piece of terrain that has height that is equal to or less than the height of the unit leader's mini.
Yeah. So
something should be mentioned.
Yeah. I guess it depends if that building is the height of the mini, which I don't think it is. But I guess that's something that they have to talk about.
Do you reckon I should probably mention something?
I don't know. If you can, feel free to. As a Alright, I'll just be back. I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, 100% Frog. Kind of thing you check at the start, but honestly, it's not something you generally think of. Well, at least I don't. But yeah, I don't know if as a not even a streamer, co-caster, I don't think it's my place to say anything, but I felt like something probably should have been said before an unfavourable outcome occurred, and it meant the difference between victory and defeat, because that's never feels good for either opponent, really. What vehicles do you generally play? What faction? And yeah, 100% of what you said there. If you're not a regular vehicle player, it's not really something that you think of. Oh, look at you, mate. Look at that collection. Rebels, CIS, a Rebels man though. You have my ultimate respect. Okay, ultimate respect.
I've started to build a rebel army as well, actually.
You also have my ultimate respect, but you've always had that, Clement. Always.
What a guy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just excited to run double Mandos, triple Wookiees.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is the way.
Yeah.
So, are you a fellow double airspeeder aficionado, Frog?
And the airspeeder is crazy good when you just look at it.
So good, man. Like that weapon profile is incredible. Incredible. It is actually not uncommon for you to roll 6 crits onto a vehicle as well.
Yeah. With Impact 3? Jesus Christ.
Double AA5. Oh, double AA5 triple swoop. Yeah, the one with demoralize, right? You take the lever that gives everything demoralize. Mad Max.
Mad Max Fury Road. We're into round 2. No shots so far. Kind of get that in Long March. What cards? I'm expecting Anakin's 3-pit from Calitoolman, and probably Anakin's, or maybe even Padme's 3-pit. Oh, no.
2-pit?
No, 2-pit. So you get Cersei crit, Master of the Force, and Defend 1. Whereas Hero of the Clone Wars gets Exemplar and Reliable 2.
I think I would have liked Hendy to have played Padme's 3-pip here.
I think he actually doesn't have Padme's 3-pip. He's just got Assault instead.
Oh yeah, or even Assault. I think I would have liked to have seen that. Just simply, he doesn't want to go first. Yeah, I don't think he really wants to go first in this scenario.
But then again, on the flip side of that, you do want to build up Anakin.
Yeah, 100%. Is this the one where he gets suppression if he's not the first to activate?
If he doesn't attack.
Yeah, right. Okay. He doesn't have relentless yet.
No.
In that case, I would expect there not to be much shooting at all from Hendy this round either.
No.
Trying to hide Anakin so as not to take any additional shots.
Yeah.
Because next round will be the 1-pip turn, and you don't want Anakin not having an order for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I doubt Anakin's gonna get a saber throw off. Unless the tank moves first, which I highly doubt.
Yeah. Well, especially now that he's gone first, right?
Yeah. Like, the tank definitely won't be moving first, as R2 needs to go to give Padme some tokens, and Padme needs to go to give herself some tokens so she can share it to the tank.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the thing I really liked about clones, is that there's a definite order of operations usually. And I think, like, as not just a player for Gar, but as an opponent to Gar, it's nice because it adds a little bit of predictability to the gameplay.
Yeah, I can see that. Especially while you're running Anakin, because more often than not, you're playing Anakin's command cards 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 100%.
So I guess, yes, it is predictable, but like, the command cards aren't they're incredibly good, but they aren't actually super game-changing command cards like some cards are.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Like, they don't give the crazy abilities like getting to attack twice or anything like that. They just turn Anakin from a powerhouse into a bigger powerhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. It really gives the feel of Anakin's journey through the Clone Wars, right? And I think this is probably one of my favorite interactions in the game. Is one of those is the permanent keyword, actually. Building characters up really gives not just a game wise, like a nice feel game wise, but a narrative feel to it as well.
Yeah. So it looks like the Pikes also have targeting rangefinder from the last of the supply drop. I'd say we are looking at a potential getting all the supply drops at the end of this round.
Oh my goodness. This makes me happy.
It really does. Dan would be proud of us.
Dan, I hope you're here. I doubt it, but I hope you're here to see this.
So it looks like we're going with a capo. Didn't roll off his suppression, which I think it's fine. Looks like I'm going to get an aim and give it to the Pikes through aid.
It probably looks like a dodge and recover. A sensible choice.
I wish we were able to get range rulers. We could measure things.
I was thinking the exact same thing because I wanted to measure the range because he
those
popped the
bikes.
clone unit as well out here, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should measure range here, but
the red squad got back to capsules. The red, and that is. So we got some VAP tapping happening.
Oh no, you got the second Bactors.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I mean, one apiece, that's nice, but.
Arc welder.
Oh dear. Oh, putting it back. Interesting.
I think
Oh, right,
Hendy.
My bad.
Yeah. It's almost. You almost just get the arc welders just to prevent Cali from getting it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, the potential for him to actually just get rid of a vehicle, like even a damage token in the vehicle, is potentially game winning.
Actually, now that I say that, all of his supply drops are gone, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yes, of course. Yep. Look, there is still one on the board, and he may aggressively push Anakin up just to claim it.
I mean, I'd like to see it, but I don't think we will.
It is what I would do. You know, sometimes you just gotta mess with your opponent's head. Be like, yep, I stole your box.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Alright, so these pikes look like they have 4 dodges on them.
That's a lot of dodges.
Yep, they're not going to get shot.
Oh, Frog, I missed that one. IG Din Triple Wookiee List. You're going to be playing that next week. Oh, interesting. Whereabouts are you from, man?
Yeah, I missed that as well. What a good streamer I am.
Oh. We've been asking Frog a lot of questions. Not much going on here. Probably a clone unit. Yeah, claiming a box and maybe chucking a shot if they can.
Doesn't
probably
look like
not
it.
though.
I'd say almost just taking a dodge just so everyone else around him can use it.
Yeah, more than likely. I'm actually fully expecting this saber tank to wedge itself between this urban dwelling and the shrine
stairs.
Yeah. Protect those weak point sides, but also being able to just shoot. Just do its thing. Share some Padme standbys.
Maybe the tank does go before Padme. Or, no, I guess it doesn't really matter if Padme goes first. It gives a standby. Actually, don't mind me. Alright, so the Z6 squad gets precision scopes, which is always nice.
Oh yeah.
Get aim as you attack.
Everybody loves free aims.
So we've gone for a clay move standby.
That's interesting. I actually kind of dig it.
What do you think is going to be the first unit down?
And the red dice hater in me wants to say an Anakin, because he always makes red saves for me, and I just want it to be true. But it's gonna be. Does it have to be either side? Do we do one for either side?
Yeah, we'll go one for either side.
I reckon it'll be this blue phase 2 unit, the dark blue for Hendy.
The one inside the cabin, or the?
Oh no, the one next to the stairs that just did the box.
Yep.
And I think for Calitoolman, it's actually going to be the saber.
I can definitely see it. Like, once the saber tank sort of pokes his head and says hello, everything's just gonna go poo poo poo.
Yeah, 100%. It won't last long against Annie. That's the thing.
Yeah. And got some phase ones pushing up.
Yeah, Frog, I agree, man. I wouldn't be pushing up those phase ones, but I mean,
like, he kind of has to.
Yeah. What do you do if you Callie?
Like, they've done their job. They've pushed the buttons. Kind of need to press, and I guess what the tank needs to do is kill an activation and then reverse and get out of there, kind of thing.
Yeah, back it up.
Yeah.
Put those reverse lights on.
Because once you kill a unit, get that points advantage. You don't need to be as aggressive, or you want to be defensive instead, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly right, Frog. Took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, so I think there's one problem with that, and it's that if the tank doesn't kill something, then you've left your units in a place where they can't be interactive when they probably need to be. And, you know, as we saw last night, red saves giveth and red saves taketh. And if red saves giveth, then Callie's, you know, he's screwed himself over.
So you'd want the naked phase ones to be an option if they need to be, but still safe. Like, pushing them up to there, I think, is still safe. As like, you're not really going to get shot at because most of Hendy's army is behind the shrine.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like, there's actually a crazy amount of cover looking at it.
Yeah, it's very much an I'm here if you need me kind of deal. And plus you got those, you know, those arc border phase ones. I would gladly trade this unit of phase ones with that arc border for, you know, that dark blue unit of phase troopers with the Z6. It's more points, and if it helps my tank get out, then awesome. Done.
Are we about to see a tank fly into the stairs?
So how are your GAR going these days, my man?
Mine are good. Yeah, at the moment I'm playing a lot of Anakin and Wookiees.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the tried and true.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
I've pivoted my list for Worlds. I'm now playing, getting rid of triple barks and just putting 2 Flamer ATRTs instead.
Ooh, interesting. Flamer RTs. Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be Anakin, the Wookiee chieftain, 2 battle shield squads of Wookiees, 3 naked phase 1s, and 2 Flamer ATRTs.
Flamer RTs. I like it. So that is very anti-troop of you, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I just need to paint an ATRT, and it'll be good.
I think I really like the fact that it doesn't matter if you take a weapon option for that RT. It's still got the rocket guy on there, and that's awesome.
Crit 1, impact 1. It's great.
Yeah. Fire support, and you got surge to hit as well. Oh, here we go.
Looks like
oh yeah, the impact on it.
Yeah.
Well, there's one. Oh no, they're saying heavy color.
Yeah.
You reckon heavy cover? Center to center.
Yes, it would be.
I think that would be a
needle-eyed
kind thread.
I think it would just clip the edge of the stairs.
Yeah. I think still something I'd probably want to draw lines on, and then try and maneuver in a way which point I get it out. An early damage, you never know when that just makes the difference, right?
Yeah, that's it. What are you taking to Worlds next weekend?
I am taking echo-based defenders. I was going to take my list from last night, but I played it on the tabletop the other day, and I just didn't like the feel of it.
Yeah, right. What'd you run last night?
The Din and Tack Strike with Mando shooting on Din. Yeah.
Yep, of course. I was there.
Yeah, no, yeah, yep. But yeah, I just didn't like the feel of it on the tabletop. TTS is such a precise game, right?
It is.
Whereas on the tabletop, it's just it's not as precise. It's easier to make mistakes. And yeah, so I think with a list that's supposed to be that precise, and with the way that I play generally, I didn't want to run it. But Echo Base, Rebels are my wheelhouse. I love Echo Base.
Yeah.
So I'm playing a Luke with a single dish. I've got 3 units of kitted vets. Actually, I'll just pull it up so I'm shooting from the hip.
Shooting from the hip?
Just what I do, man.
Yeah.
Like the Din model, shoot from the hip. Alright, yeah, so I've got Luke with burst of speed, force push, prepared supplies. I've got Chewie with protector. He is literally a bullet sponge.
Yep.
Rebel officer with vigilance. We got 3 rebel vets with the heavy crit gun, comms tech, and HQ uplink. I got 3 blaster troopers, 1 laser cannon with barrage generator.
Yep.
And what else? That's it.
Very good.
Yeah.
So
I've been.
That standby turn is going to be wicked.
Yeah. See, the standby I don't think is as important as the fact that all your core get a main, and I think that's probably the most important part. I forgot the best part of this list. It has a 16-point bid.
16
points.
Oh god.
I want blue.
Yep. Yeah. I think my list, I've got like maybe a 1 point bid.
That's perfect, man. You are gonna win red.
And like with a melee skew, you kind of want red as well to choose board side.
100%.
Being able to find a nice line of sight blocker to slink up behind to get in close is huge.
Yeah, 100%. Alright, so we just saw a pike unit just move up and take a shot with an 8 at this saber. It scored a natural crit, and Padme spent a dodge to outmaneuver it off.
Yeah, nice. I'm glad someone's paying attention. I was looking at my own list.
I am so sorry, man. I am distracting.
No, it's okay. I'm distracting myself.
Man, I don't want to play against your list if you're bringing that.
Yeah, so it's Anakin with push, saber throw, up close and personal. Wookiee Chieftain with vigilance, tenacity. 2 Wookiee warriors with the battle shield, tenacity, and prepared supplies. Yeah, 3 naked phase 1s and 2 ATRTs with flamethrower.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
I love it. I love that you're a Wookiee aficionado. It's so good.
Yeah, it's like it fits my playstyle and how I think. It's just like I want to run in there, slap some kiddos, and have a good time.
Well, look, I mean, you got Anakin. He's all about that.
I guess the good thing with Anakin is like he actually has like lots of different play styles you could do. So he could be a completely support character as he gets exemplar.
Yeah.
One thing which I've done before is put defensive stance on him. So he gets 2 dodges to share around.
Yep. And look, you know, Anakin's really good in this. He loves slapping kiddos, you know.
Yeah.
It's what he does best.
Those damn younglings.
Right? We're just figuring out an Anakin move. I don't even reckon he dodged. Yeah, that's what I expected.
So I think Anakin will be more of a support piece in Callie's list. Giving the tank standbys and more dodges. Maybe a double move leading from the front for Anakin, maybe.
Interesting.
I guess the thinking there is... I don't know where Padme disappeared to. Oh yeah, there she's back there. Oh, so Padme's got a standby on her.
Yeah.
So if Anakin's there, then cheeky saber throw or even a move charge might be possible.
Charge, does he?
Oh,
he doesn't have relentless.
Yeah, he doesn't have relentless yet. That's right. I'm getting too excited.
I'm getting excited too, man. Don't worry.
All right, Anakin with arc welder or precision scopes for a saber throw. That is pretty good.
Yeah, just put them precision scopes on your lightsaber. Just clip them on. Throw that bad boy.
Yeah, so if the tank moves into standby range, the Z6 squad is going to shoot at him and probably a saber throw.
Yeah. Well, depending what kind of cover that tank gets, you might even consider putting, the pikes triggering that stuff. Get the pikes triggering that symbol.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay.
Leaving the rest of the army in the dust a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's adjusting that move. Yeah, this is what I was expecting.
There's a lot of standbys about to get shot. Very aggressive indeed, Mr. Frog.
Yeah. This move speaks to my soul.
Yeah, so Anakin got a suppression as he didn't attack.
I like that his weak points are really kind of protected here.
Yeah.
I think this is a very good placement.
He gets heavy cover from most shots that he, as he's tilted back.
Importantly, he gets cover from Anakin.
Yeah.
That impact makes a huge difference.
Sure does. Doesn't stop against rolling natty crits, and he does have search and crit now as
Absolutely.
well. So I'd say we'd be seeing a Z6 shot.
Yeah, and again, I'd probably expect the Syndicate Pike Soldiers probably to fire here instead of Anakin. Although, I mean, he's got a Christian's goes reliable damage.
Like any crits is going to be a wound. Or,
Yeah, 100%.
Or depends.
Oh, the outmaneuver.
Yeah, the outmaneuver. So he does have access to 2 dodges from Anakin. And depends if the tank can see Padme.
She's got 3. Yeah, she can see. Or is it he has to see or she has to see?
He has to see Padme.
Ooh,
So the unit that wants to spend it has to see Padme.
Yeah, no. Cannot see Padme. Padme can see it. Yes, we've got 12 people watching right now. How good. So what's your channel record at the moment? Have you tracked that thing?
I think the last night and tonight probably have been the biggest streams with the most people on.
Oh, awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, elims, man. Elims. Everybody gets excited.
Like the VODs are getting a fair amount of views as well, actually.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me see. Check this out.
Our first game that we got, it's got 127 views.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay.
That was the first game.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I see that now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, so that tank just dies, right? So let's just It's just been doing barrel rolls and
backflips.
Yeah, Greg, that is absolutely a draw card. Oh, Joel, man, it's been a bit of a slow start. Just the players have been setting up, and you know that's just part of the game. But Cali needs to push into Hendy here because they're playing Vaps. Hendy's blue, so it really all comes down to whether this tank can kill a unit and get away, essentially.
Yeah, so currently it's 3 points to 2, evaporator wise, but realistically neither of them are going to be pushing for the VAP. They're just going to be aiming to get activation lead or points lead by killing a unit and setting up shop and trying not to die.
Shoot and scoot, as it were.
This tank is going to set off two standbys.
Yeah, there's just no way around it, eh?
No, there isn't. Like, it's something that you just can't. It's a necessary evil.
Yeah.
I guess that placement there, it depends if the tank can actually see anything.
I wonder if you're Cali right now, you just delay it out to round 3, right? And then you move in. Right now, there's access to 2 standbys, a few dodges, you know, they're just not, he's not going to achieve anything, I don't think. Whereas the potential for him to suffer damage that
he's
he
rolling
probably
away.
doesn't need to is fairly high.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I just got excited. The tank was literally rolling away then.
Yeah. See ya.
I think to actually see anything, the tank needs to be more. That movement needs to be more 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah, but can't see anything, whereas he can see everything. Meaning Hendy can see that tank, but that tank can't see anything.
Yeah. Jesus.
He's gone. See you later.
What is happening?
Yeah, someone's made those steps bouncy, absolutely, Frog.
Yeah. Yes, Anakin's force pushing the tank.
I'm just fucking with him at this point.
Yeah.
Messing with him, sorry. Don't demonetize, please.
That's right. I swear all the time. I'm not even monetized, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of work, man.
It is.
Before you even get paid. Well, mate, you've only got 930 subscribers to go, so
It's something.
yeah, no, absolutely. 70 is a decent amount. I've seen some channels that have, you know, half as good content, but also no subscribers. Like, yep, that didn't make sense at all. I didn't think those words before they came out of my mouth. Not to worry.
Yeah.
So base doesn't obscure his own line of sight. So go from the thing.
If you do the attack, like it highlights all the units. If you click the attack button. Yeah, bloody devil, yes. An Obi Wookiee list. Ooh, I kind of like that actually. Obi protecting the Wookiees as they run up and slap kids. Yes, Obi definitely needs some help at the moment, as Anakin just does a better job.
Yeah.
And his command cards were built when the clones could share all the tokens. So one of his command cards gives out like 1 million surges that won't really get used anymore.
Yeah, a fairly big fan of the what is it? The Annie Obi list. Someone I think someone played that against me the other day. I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, having access to double force push with standby shenanigans is hilarious.
Oh, absolutely.
Like especially.
Got...
Yeah, sorry, go.
No, after you, sir.
Yeah, so on Obi's one pit, if you get seize the initiative on Anakin as well. So, and Obi will have a standby from his one pit. You use Anakin to force push, activate that Obi standby. Then Annie charges in, has a slap, or does a standby as well. And then Obi goes, attacks, force pushes, activates Annie's standby. Just lots of saber attacks in one turn.
Utterly filth, man.
Yeah.
Utterly filth. And even just a simple gimmick of that Guardian, just guarding Anakin.
Yeah, for sure.
Is so nice.
So last Invader League, I actually played Yoda and Obi-Wan.
Interesting.
I did the same sort of thing, but then I was able to also guidance Obi-Wan to charge in.
Yeah, right.
That list lived and died off those two boys. It either worked really well or it just didn't.
Oh no, man! I heard you did pretty well last year, though. Same result as this year, I believe. Which is excellent.
Yeah. Oh well, I made it to Elims last year.
Yeah, first season, dude. Like that's incredible.
Thank you. Looks like we're finally going to get some shots going.
First proper shots of the game. Love it.
Yeah, first full squad.
Interesting. I wonder if he just moves and just hides the unit here. There's no point. No point in copying a shot.
Maybe. I mean, like, there's always a possibility. But you are literally rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like Padme's standby allowed Anakin to move over just a bit.
Yeah, I think that's sensible.
Get him out of dodge. And Tank is probably going to have a shot into that Pike squad.
Did you get into, or did you miss out on Elims last year?
I got into Elims last year.
Oh yeah, right, over Ben Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a three-way tie between me, Ben, and
Adam.
Hendy again.
Oh, Hendy, yeah.
And it was I beat Ben, Ben beat me, or Ben beat Jack, and then Jack beat me.
Oh, so the exact same situation as this year. Yeah, right.
But then I think I just had, like, Ben and I had more or Jack had less points than Ben and I. And Ben and I had the same amount of points, but because I beat Ben, I went through.
Yeah, right. You got put into the world honor.
Last season it was just Australian.
Right.
I think I versed Neferudian.
Oh yeah, that's a rough first matchup, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Neff, yeah, that's a rough first matchup, dude. He's really, really good.
I found that out.
Yeah. What was he playing? Something filth with Hot Luca, I'm sure.
No, I think it was running Mandos.
Oh no way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's Greg, by the way. Greg Capel in the chat. That's Neff.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
He played Yoda Wookiees at Moab, by the way.
Yeah.
He versed me, and he got me with the Relentless Shooty Wookiees.
Relentless Shooty Wookiees.
He cleared first two activations of the game.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah. So it was Han, Chewie, two Mandos, Biston, and Stuff. He played against me.
Stuff is good.
Yeah. Stuff is always good. Yeah, it looks like the Z6 is going to take a shot.
Interesting.
No, the tank is shooting the Z6 squad.
I think they're just kind of checking line of sight to this unit. I think you can see about who. It's really tricky to tell.
Yes, it definitely is a long activation.
That's a good point.
would want to say 2, maybe 3. A big maybe 3.
Yeah, I was teetering on 3, but I think it's just these outside 2, to be honest. It's so hard to tell without being able to actually interact with the board ourselves.
Indeed. Looks like they used the highlighting thing. Basically, I'm a TTS god.
Yeah, no, we know that about you already.
Yeah, so I'd say this would be the laser cannon, not the high velocity shot into the pikes. Yeah, so it's a double rainbow, critical 2.
Interesting.
So crit 1 from the laser turret and crit 1 from the laser cannon.
They're not going to cover either because he is touching that terrain.
Yeah.
I think this is a smart choice by the opponent here.
Yep, so critical 2. So that's 1, 2, 3 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits so far. You may as well use up all the aims.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, so we got 1, 2 dodges on themselves, a dodge from Padme, and 2 dodges on Anakin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 he could use.
Yeah, that's just filthy, man. Honestly. I just don't even need to roll dice.
I mean, they'll have to roll 1.
Oh, bloody devil, yeah. So I don't think we've had many worlds so far, but I imagine it'll be mostly the same people going every year, simply by virtue of the fact that they're really good players. But yeah, people do travel a lot for it. I mean, internationally, I think a lot of places get paid worlds invites, so they get their flights and accommodation paid for. I know that's the case here in Australia. It's a really big ticket item. Our world's qualifier is actually coming up next weekend. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see who attends this year.
Team that concede 2 of the 6 pikes. You're not a judge, are you? And I am just a lowly boy, lowly streamer boy.
You and me both, sir. You and me both.
Might be worth to ask to get a judge to come in. Well said, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Greg, what are you running for? Are you going for going to the World qualifiers next weekend? I'd say you would be. Yeah. If so, what list are you running?
Probably something filthy that I'm not going to enjoy.
Yeah. OP Luke something or Yoda something. Very nice indeed.
Why am I not surprised, Greg? It's always off something, Yoda something with you. Unbelievable. I would be genuinely surprised if you don't run some sort of op Luke gun line. Oh yeah. That Luke List. Yeah. Honestly, it looks so spicy. I love it so much.
I'll be streaming it too.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it. Believe me.
Yeah. So I'd say they were asked.
Yeah, I think they're probably just waiting for a judge.
That's what they're asking for. So they're asking even if so because the tank is on the terrain, even though they can't see the minis, they're asking if the pikes get heavy cover or not.
That's interesting, actually. Well, if you're touching a piece of terrain, so you don't actually get cover from that piece of terrain. I think because that cover's still coming from that piece of terrain, regardless, because you can't see the models that are behind it.
Yeah.
I think you don't get the cover, right?
I don't know. It's one of those weird word interactions. So, yeah, so like the heavy cover is being gained from the shrine wall. Because they're being blocked by the shrine wall. So, I think still it would be open as...
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, sorry.
There you go.
Oh yeah, so if the attacking unit leader's base is touching a piece of terrain, that piece of terrain cannot cause a mini in the defender to be obscured unless line of sight from the unit leader to that mini is completely blocked.
So they still get the cover from it.
Yeah.
Right,
as of reading that, yes.
And is that in the RRG?
Yeah, if the attacking unit leader's base is touching another mini's base. No. Yeah, it's in under cover in the Legion Quick Guide under step 1. First dot point.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, our Lord and Savior Top Polite is typing in the Discord.
Oh God, here we go. Let's see what he decrees. Audio. Ringmaster has got an official warning. Oh dear. He is the Senate.
Yeah, so I'd say it would be heavy. Yep, looks like they just dodged it all away. And on to round 3.
God damn.
Yeah, so heavy cover, took their 2s, and then there was 5 dodges there to be spent.
I'm fairly certain that was like a 45-minute activation.
Yeah, it's definitely not short. Alright, round 3. So I'd say we'd see Anakin's 1 pip from Hendy, and then Anakin's 2 pip from Calitoolman.
Yeah. So is there a reason why you might maybe just opt for a 1 pip here so that you can try and win the roll off and try and draw your tank?
I guess you could go with, I don't remember if Callie
he's got ploy.
Yes, he does. Or does Callie have ploy?
Callie has ploy, yeah.
Interesting. So like even if you go with Anakin's 1 pip, potentially, you could seize the initiative on Padme, give the tank the order, and she's got authoritative.
Yeah. Man, just looking at the next bracket, whether Hendy or Calitool wins this, they're up against Neferidian or Fuara Pung. I don't know.
Varara Pong. Invader. I'm gonna have to look at it. Make a fool of myself. Yeah, Varara Pong.
There it is, a 1 pip off. Yeah, so he's trying to win the roll off here, which I think is a smart move. It is him. He does go first. So I think we'll see your CZ initiative prediction here. Oh, sorry, Hendy is blue, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So it is Hendy going first, actually. Did he pop C's there? I think he might have popped C's. Yeah, does he have C's on Padme? Yeah, he's popped C's on Padme, passed it off to a clone trooper so he can fire support or save a throw.
And it looks like these pikes use their holo projectors or something? Or no. So would have given it to fires, which can coordinate to someone else.
Yeah. So now I know why Greg's here. Greg is scoping out the competition for his next round because he's sure he's going to win his match tonight for sure.
Yep, C's initiative has been used on both Padmes.
Yeah, wow. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I think that had to happen.
If Hendy loses, I'm throwing the match. Don't want to verse a tank, do we? I wouldn't want to verse a tank either, to be honest. Yeah, that's a good shot as well, actually. Not being able to fit in the game.
Yeah, I know several of the Australian boys are a bit worried about that.
Yeah, it looks like we got an Anakin saber throw with a Z6 fire support.
Jesus Christ, this is good.
Fully loaded up, and aim with precision scopes, surge to crit into heavy cover. Not that it really. Ooh, 3 natty crits.
Jesus.
And surge to crit. Use the aim. Grab the red dice.
Grab red dice. Grab the red dice.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he spotted it. You saw him going for the white there, but he spotted the red.
That's right. So you would have aimed it. Another crit.
Moly. Right,
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crits.
2 out and then 2 more, so it's 9 in total.
9.
Oh my god.
9 after cover. Pierce 3.
Holy cow.
What a roll. So,
and
like...
you can only use an Anakin dodge, so it'll be 8.
Looks like, I guess they're saying the tank can see Padme.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so 2 dodges. Talking about going through cover and whatnot, I think. So,
don't think it matters whether if he dodges crits here or hits. It's the same result. Oh, interesting light cover. Okay.
yeah, I guess Anakin's touching the train.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Oof, not bad.
Ooh, that's not allowed.
Can use Anakin Surge.
Oh, that's filth. That is very lucky.
So 4 wounds for Pierce 3. That's a good defense roll there.
That could have been very, very, very bad for Kelly. So the average there, right? That's 4 saves. Or is it 3? No, it's 4 saves and 1 surge, right?
Yeah, right.
So he would have copped 5 wounds in total, or should have. 7, I believe. Hang on. My math. Oh my god, math. Not my strong suit.
So 4 saves. PS3, so that is 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds.
Yeah, he should have got 7.
And then with a pike squad, about 2 pike squads about to shoot into him, the impact one should have been a dead tank.
Yeah.
I think you just got to keep shooting the tank now. They've used up all the dodges.
Yeah. What round is this? Round 3, isn't
3.
it? So I'd almost say if he can kill this tank, it's game over.
Yeah, for sure.
That point, you're not making that back.
Yeah, and you don't have enough firepower to get through an Anakin gun line.
Yeah, precisely. Interesting. Backing off. He'll probably shoot here and then back off.
Yeah, I'd say so. Or maybe a shoot and then move and then shoot into the pikes far back. Is it worth it? I think you don't even worry about the high velocity at the moment. I think you just rather more dice being thrown into the pikes if you're shooting the purple pikes.
There's 4 dodges available, right? So
yeah,
yeah.
Like into heavy cover, like if he just wants the high velocity, it's just going to be 2 reds and a white.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, you probably want. Yeah, I think he's gonna shoot and scoot with the that pike unit. They're just measuring out the move first. Oh no, he is going
for the purple squad.
The other pikes. I mean, this unit's got 4 as well available. Oh no, it's only got 2. Sorry, because exemplar needs range and line of sight, which they have.
Yeah, so it is 4. Yep, going for the full kahuna. Get critical 1, which is nice. Critical 2, sorry. 1 for energy shells. Ooh, nice. Don't have an aim. Oh, from link targeting ray. Yes, you do.
Oh, there it is. That's 5.
After cover. So dodge 2 from there. Dodge 2 from Annie. So down to 1.
This is certainly an uphill battle for Callie. Oh, and Daddy and also injured. Oh, they surge. They
surge on the D. Yeah. That just kind of hurts. It's demoralizing.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what you do if you're Callie here, man. That's rough.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe just keep shooting at those purple pikes. Try to get rid of the activation.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to poke your nose around those stairs because you'll just get shot at more.
I honestly half expect him to just push just a little bit more and try and take a unit of clones. It's probably easier to kill the clones than it is the pikes, to be honest. It's like we were saying earlier, you know, he's got the heals. He's got the heals there to support, which is kind of why I think he's backed off. But yeah, I mean, it's rough, especially shooting into pikes. When you've got no backup shots into those pikes.
Yeah, it definitely hurts. Like, you need lots of things to shoot at it. One to wipe their dodges, and the next shot to actually deal the damage.
That's right, yeah.
Looks like we're going for a 5 shot. Just range 3 of the tank. We'll get heavy cover. Going for crits anyway. So it will be 7 black into heavy cover armor. So
I mean, you can get lucky, right?
yeah, it is a dice game.
That's correct, yeah. Oh, not today.
That's alright. I mean, I think at this point, you just got to keep trying. Get rid of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, eventually, you eventually will progress.
Mm.
Yeah, these are capo pikes too, so that capo unit's going to get a move and shoot.
Right, so we're repairing the VAP. And moving away and hiding, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I respect that. Clear the way for R2 to move in. Heal.
Yeah, so I'd say R2 is gonna do a calculate odds and a repair. Or depends if he's in range, actually.
Yeah, I think they might just be beyond range 1. This is where I wish we had the rulers, eh?
Mm. Alright, so it looks like the Naked Squad is slapped the VAP and has taken an aim, possibly for it to share.
Yeah. You'll probably see light blue just kind of move out. And...
Yeah. Yeah, the light blue Z6 squad.
Yeah.
Over here, we've repaired the VAP and going for a move. Yeah, so all the apps have been tapped now. It's just a matter of who can kill things right now.
First kill wins.
Yeah, purple squad, move and shoot.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Oh wait, which unit fire support? Was it blue unit? I think it was the light blue unit, right?
yeah, light blue unit back, the one next to Padme.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking back on these battle cards, the battle deck and the flop, man. All of those are just such bad choices for Kelly. Like Sab the Vaps was his best choice.
Yeah, and it was in first.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
And this on this map as well, far out. So we got one crit so far.
which yeah, the one crit. Can't dodge any away, so it has to be rolled. Does have a surge there from Anakin, which will probably be used, or Padme actually, because she's got a reliable one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kelly definitely got shafted on this first map round, and on this matchup.
Yeah, so it looks like an arc welder. These clones have the arc welder, so it's going to be a move and a repair probably. Do we know how much people are going to the qualifiers next weekend?
Yeah, so I think there might be 24.
Yeah, right.
I think probably have to check long chance.
$25 on Longshanks.
Interesting. I wonder if Nick's still on there. Nick's actually not going.
Nick Ward.
Yeah, Nick Ward's still on there. Yeah, so we've got 24 currently that I know about. Nick Ward's actually pulling out.
Ah, okay. Looks like a few from Queensland are coming down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see Bryant. Bryant hosted the Oceanic League Worlds Nats event. He and yeah. So that was really, really good. So it'd be good to see them come and play instead of running an event.
Yeah, for sure. And And yes, Mike, Gar team kill definitely hurts. Yeah, so this will be my first kind of big tournament over a few days.
Yeah, dude, excited.
I am
excited for you, man.
A whole weekend of Legion. It's going to be the best weekend ever.
It's beautiful. Yeah, dude, it'll be good to see you there. It's gonna be a good one. I'm both excited and a bit of trepidation about it. It's just a bit. It's a very high caliber event, and I just don't know what the kind of general attitude is going to be. So I'm a bit nervous about that, but also I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be good.
Like, I don't think I've met a lot of the guys, but like I know at least in the C4 group, like all of us are relatively relaxed and I wouldn't say carefree, but like we're not sticklers.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. We're there to have fun, usually, and I think that's the general kind of go for C4 people in the C4 groups. So Joel, man, if you change your mind, come on down. It is going to be a good experience, especially as a newer player. I find the tournaments just teach you so much more than a casual game ever will. You get to experience different play styles, different different people. It's just different lists, different factions.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's a new shoot from the Pikes, and they have Impact 1.
That is 5, Chris. Jesus Christ.
That doesn't have cover, so Impact 1.
Cannot do anything about it either. There's no dodges left either.
No, there isn't. R2 hasn't gone yet. Or Padme, actually. It's a 5. Could be a broken tank.
Oh no. It's 2 more. It's broken. Oh, no, it got healed. That's right. Lucky.
Yeah.
And there's a surge to spend. That's very lucky.
Yeah, very lucky indeed. 5 wounds. The salty newbie stage where you hate dice. I think you hate dice no matter how good you are.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so R2. Yeah, R2 is in range.
Yeah, right. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
So will be a repair and a calculate odds.
Keeping himself in this game.
Calculate odds onto Padme. Very nice.
So, Joel, I think the biggest advice I can give anyone is there's a reason you always see the same people at the top, and that's because this game, while it's a dice game, if you let it come down to dice, you've done something wrong. And when you realize that, the moment you realize that, the better at the game you'll be.
Yeah, the less defense dice you have to roll, the better. Is always
100%. It all comes down to number 1, list building. Number 2, battle deck. And number 3, how many natty crits you can roll.
3.5, playing the objective, actually.
Yeah, well, yes, yeah. Okay, fine, playing the objective, jeez.
Yeah, it's like, even though we're here to shoot and kill things, like it is an objective game.
Yeah, precisely. It doesn't matter if you got 1 unit left. If that 1 unit Scores more objectives than your opponent, then GG, dude.
And the experience comes with realizing what your win conditions are, and how to do it, how to get there, how many counting actions as well is particularly important. For things like breakthrough or key positions or anything like that, where you need your actions to count. Game plans work great, can't get the hits in.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I think last night's game is both a perfect example of what I'm talking about on both sides. So Dice won me that game, and my opponent shouldn't have let it get to that stage, and he had a clear advantage in activations, in battle deck, and should have won that game based on that alone. But, you know, Mando's a god, and what do you do against that?
You can't kill gods.
That's right.
Unless you are a god yourself.
No, even then, Mando's the god of gods.
He is the All-Father.
He is.
You don't want to poke these clones out. Not right now. You don't need to.
Especially while he has the options. While that tank's on 4 wounds, it's fine. Yeah. And especially now that, if you look...
Oh, there's a ladder.
Hendy's clones are liable to be shot next turn.
Yeah.
You can just shoot and scoot, and just keep doing that because Hendy's pushing forward at the moment.
So it looks like it might be a climb and a shoot.
Yeah.
Into possibly Padme with no dodges. Heavy cover though. I feel like another coffee.
Do it, sir. Do it. I will need to go at 10. My apologies.
Yeah, that's okay.
Leave you alone, but we'll see. It might be over before 10.
That's right. I'm good at talking to myself. It's fine.
No, fair enough. Yeah. The problem is when you start answering yourself. That's when you know you finally lost it.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely has slowed up, Frog.
Yeah, I think with penultimate rounds especially, like this is a game deciding round, and you want to take as much time as possible for these rounds, which sucks, but also you kind of need to.
Looks like Pat's in now. Morning, Pat.
Oh god, here he is. Mate, you finally up. It's 9:30, son. We've been at this since 7.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Yeah, frog some early morning legion, man. It's nice. I like some early morning legion. Do your best thinking in the mornings, I find. Nice and fresh. Oh, mate, there's nothing wrong with 9:30, but you know, it is a Sunday, so I respect that. Or is it Saturday? No, Sunday, surely. God, I'm missing days. This is a bad sign. Yeah, it's a Sunday. Look at that. Oh, mate. Bless you, Joel. Bless. Yeah, where'd the weekend go, man? Where'd the weekend go? Alright, we're just seeing some posturing here for next round. I don't expect there'll be any shots. Not really, so...
Got coffee brewing. Just did I miss anything? Looks like Padme did a quick thinking standby.
Yeah, it's just some posturing for next turn, essentially.
Yeah.
So, real question here for you, and look, I'm not going to say that I'll judge you based on the answer, but what's your favorite coffee? Man, what do you drink?
If I was going to a cafe, I would get a latte.
Latte.
If sometimes I feel crazy and I get either a caramel or a vanilla shot in there.
My God. Oh, gee, man, fancy as fuck.
When I'm at home, it's just I put coffee in a little mocha pot and heat up some milk, and that's it. Yeah. How about yourself?
You're living the fancy life. I like it. Yeah, look, I'm not as sophisticated. I'll admit, but I do enjoy a nice. Or actually, since the surgery, a piccolo these days.
A piccolo, very nice.
Yeah. Very small, small and drinkable.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've had the op, and I can't eat or drink as much anymore. So
yeah.
It's just the perfect size. Tastes great. It's really strong.
Yeah.
Certainly gets the morning started off right.
Indeed.
That's if I'm out at a cafe. If not, I have these like tiny little cups at home. They're like little baby coffee cups. So good. Just some. I had some caramel. Funny you mention caramel latte. Powder,
syrup.
Instant powder that we use.
Yep, nice.
Which is generally pretty nice to get it from Aldi. Yeah. Oh, Robert Tim's Black. I've heard Robert Tim's is really good.
Is that one of the instant coffees?
Yeah, it's like it comes in a tea bag, I'm pretty sure. I guess you'd call it a coffee bag.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very fancy.
Well, I'll be back.
No worries. I can respect some Robert Tim's. What about chat? What do we drink coffee wise? Do we drink coffee? If so, what's your favorite? If you don't drink coffee, I was gonna say leave, but also don't leave because we like having you here. But maybe you drink tea, and if so, what tea do you drink? Cappuccino. Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. Cappuccino at home? Like, come on, man. That's fancy. So is that from like a pod at home? Do you do the pods for the cappuccino, or do you make your own? Do you like froth your own milk and stuff? Oh man, look at you! Is it an auto one or a manual one? Yeah, dude, energy drinks, man, bane of my existence. It used to be. I can't handle them anymore.
Yeah, so when I'm at the girlfriend's house, she used to work at a cafes as a barista, and they have a full-on espresso machine, and she makes banging good coffees. I tell you what,
dude. If I would be over there all the time if I were you. Yeah, dude. So the manual ones is where you froth the milk yourself. You don't put the milk there and like you let it go. You have to hand do the thing, tilt it and heat it up to a certain temperature and all that kind of stuff. And not explaining this to her. I used to be a barman barista person myself back in the day, back in the old uni days. The nothing beats a manual system.
Young Delentes, a little bit. More wins have been taken.
Less dice have been rolled, by the way.
Yeah. All the VAPs have been tapped. It's just a matter of who can kill an activation first and live after that. Yeah,
so there's been no incentive to kind of rush forward and attack. The battle card rollout, it's been really rough for Cali, but he got the best that he could get with VAPs, and unfortunately with the way the map is, he's just kind of he needs to do something with this tank, and this tank just can't get runes through at the moment. And I mean, like, friggin' Hendy's crit rollout has been insane. We saw 8 crits before. It was nutty.
Yeah, from a was it the Saber Throw Fire Support?
Yeah, Saber Throw Fire Support
with a Z6 squad. Yeah. And parallels to last night, we were also kind of talking about milk.
Yeah. Oh, milk.
We had like a 30-minute conversation on different types of milk and like almond milk, soy milk, normal milk, milk-related drinks.
Not to continue this, not to continue the milk conversation, but I find almond milk actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that's what the general consensus was as well. Like, if I had just now decided, or not decided, if I was lactose intolerant, I would be drinking almond milk.
Yeah. So, for reasons, my partner has a chai latte with almond milk in it, and it tastes incredible.
Yeah, it does. Like, it sort of gives it that nuttiness flavor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pat, the five crit roll out in the pies too. That was insane.
Alright, so command card wise, it would be the Annie's 2-pip for Cal. And maybe Padme's 2-pip?
I think we're looking maybe at a 1-pip here. Maybe. Yeah, no. Ooh, alright. Aggressive negations. I haven't seen this one. Oh, right, yeah, the anal dodge. Yeah, gotcha.
Or a speed 1 move.
Ooh, yeah. I might do the speed 1 move with Annie, maybe? I don't think that's strictly necessary. Yeah, there it is. Bon soy 100%. Never heard of it.
Is it like a soy like? I'm guessing it's soy. Bon soy. Ah, yep. Bon soy milk.
It's almost like what Anakin's gonna do here. Alright, bonsai. Here we go. Bonsai fire support. Oh no, I don't think clones are in range.
I'd say, given the Holo Projector, you can give it to someone at range 1.
Oh, I lied. Look at
Yeah,
this.
so giving it to fires, which will coordinate to the purple squad.
And Hendy wins the rollout too here.
Yeah, so another saber throw incoming. So it looks like he's given an aim to Anakin from Padme's card. And a dodge to Anakin.
Actually surprises me how much order control this list can get, to be honest.
Which list are you talking about? Oh, Hendy's list?
Hendy's, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty insane actually. Like through 5s as coordinate, you can do a lot.
Yeah. It's really, really good.
So yeah, do you maybe see Anakin move, saber throw, fire support, then jump back?
I don't think there's anything in range 2 fire support. I think these dark blue troopers are actually outside range 3 at the moment.
Of the tank?
Oh, no, I lied. Yeah, no, that's 100% getting fire supported. He's probably going to peekaboo as well. So he'll jump up, saber throw, and then jump back.
I'd probably jump up there to get rid of the cover.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then, as you can't jump again, you run down the stairs.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I think what I would do is I'd actually move forward, touching these Shrine Wall stairs, and saber throw, and then go back to the original position.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is barricade here. Did
Yeah.
not consider that.
Maybe speed 1 back. Because you're pretty much safe until if you're touching the barricade on the other side, you're still safe.
Yeah, you're just safe, and you're just like, alright, if anything wants to chuck a shot at Anakin, so be it, mate. I got deflect. Like, sorry, I've got reliable deflect.
Yeah. 4 needs to deal 5 wounds to kill the
Oh my
tank
God.
so far.
Well, that's
So 2 natty crits.
3. That's 3 already.
So first aim.
He needs to make at least 4 saves here.
Yeah, so 3 of those will turn into impact.
Oh no, man! So he's got relentless. So he's going to go forwards, and then he's going to go backwards. Young, Mr. Young. Oh yeah, he just costs us 3 wounds because he spins the dodge, right?
Yeah, and Anakin moves away.
Yeah. That's the vehicle suppression one, I think.
Yes, so no, that is the movement one.
2 actions to move. Oh, that is so rough.
Where is it? Yeah, so I think hits is the saves is the suppression like one. The surge is the weapon, and yeah, the misses is the movement. So spending 2 actions to do a move.
Yeah, disabled. Cannot reverse, must spend 2 actions. That is rough, dude. Yeah, Hendy just hides here from that tank. Game over. See you later.
Yeah, I guess the tank kind of has to rely on some standbys to possibly get some shots in now, or to get better line of sight options, but I don't think you rely on it. I don't think you can rely on it at the moment.
Yeah, no, that tank's far too damaged now. There's unfortunately that tank goes down if it moves forward.
Yeah. R2 can repair the disabled token.
Yeah.
So he's got repair too. So can he get rid of the disabled token and 1 wound?
I don't believe so. I think it's either or. So it's one. It's the disabled token, or it's 2 wounds.
Right.
He can do both. That's confirmed.
Yeah, it says remove a total of up to X wound, ion, and or vehicle tokens.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, that makes R2 just such a good addition. Probably not in the current bounty meta, but man. Delmico, so good.
Yeah. Yeah, Delmico did a repair last night, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he kept one of the bikes alive.
Yeah, you can also restore a mini and do a repair. So yeah, I think that's one of the mistakes my opponent made last night, was not restoring that extra bike.
Yeah.
Right, is that a specific dot point, is it? Man, I should really just have this rules document open, eh?
Yeah, so it's remove a total of up to X wound, ion, and or vehicle damage tokens from the chosen unit, or restore up to X miniatures to that unit.
Yeah, gotcha.
Alright. Whose turn is it? I've been looking at rules. Yes, they've both finished all their VAPs. Now they're just trying to kill each other.
yeah, Handy just went with Padme, took a quick thinking and standby.
Yep.
Not giving his opponent any time to, or any room to get in on this one.
Yeah, so Anakin has gone with a dodge standby by the looks of it on red Anakin. I don't know what I would do if I was Cal. Like, the two most pressing units that he can see are the pikes, which you don't want to be shooting because there's nothing else to back them up. I guess he can see the clones. The teal looking clones.
Your best option is prey, essentially. And I think now that he can't reverse, I think his best option is just going balls to the wall. Just being like, okay, hope my dice bail me out, but I need to kill some activations. Yeah, I don't see a win scenario for Callie here. I just not without some significant luck.
Yeah. Going back to our conversation with Joel, it's at the moment it's reliant on dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so Hendy being blue player as well, and sort of having the tank on 7 wounds. He's quite able to just sit there and let Cal come to him.
I mean, that's nothing to say about Callie. It's just a really rough matchup, and sometimes those happen. Sometimes you just get, the worst possible matchup and the worst possible map, and there's just nothing you can do. But say, okay, well, I need to make this a dice game now. Which, to Callie's credit, he's tried to do. But I mean, there's so much. There's only so much you can do against a fire-supported Anakin. So it's going to be an aim shot fire-support. Pikes and the clones just trying to close out this game.
Yeah, so that would be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 black, plus another 7 black and a red.
Yeah. Oh god.
2 natty crits. It's a lot of hits. You're going for crits anyway.
Yeah, it's not as good as it looks.
No, so
3.
Impact 1 for 3. And there's...
It makes it 2. The dodge. It makes it 1 actually. That's 2 dodges.
Okay. So the tank lives. Ugh.
Oh my god, he needs another one.
Nothing really else to that will shoot. Maybe there's the light blue Z6 squad.
I mean, Pat, that's the same as any list that kind of builds around a single unit, right? So most of your Jedi lists, it's all going to bank on that Jedi, or most of your double bounty lists are going to bank on your bounty hunters. any list that's not like a generic gunline is going to bank on one unit doing a lot of things, going to carry a lot of the weight.
And I guess instead of the gunline, I guess another option is threat saturation, which tends to be my favorite kind of list.
Yeah.
So lots of big threats running at you, i.e. the Wookiees, Jedi, Magna Guard, just running at you. You're not really sure what to shoot at first. And I guess the good thing with those kinds of lists is if you shoot the Jedi, the other things are gonna slap you anyway. Or if you shoot the other things, your Jedi is gonna wreck your lines.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, vehicles have their uses besides sitting there and shooting things. Like, you play a different scenario. Let's say intercept the transmissions. He's just going to block that intercept. There's nothing you can do. With that tank, there's no way you can kind of get into range one, particularly on a map like this. Like, he just sits that tank right on top of the objective. What do you do? You can't score that center objective now. So he just controls the game. And that's really good. But this kind of rollout on the battle deck is just rough for Cali, and yeah. Otherwise, I really like this list. If it wasn't this particular matchup, and if it was a different matchup with a different set of battle objectives,
would be completely different.
Yeah, 100%.
As is most games, to be honest. Like the battle cards and the map are literally what define the battlefield.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it wins and loses games.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright, so a pike on pike action.
My favorite kind of action. Yeah, no, absolutely. He could have tried the secret mission play.
Yeah, very true, actually. In a sense, if Padme and R2 are running around on the battlefield trying to score a secret mission, they aren't supporting the tank, which is a kind of the whole idea of the list as well.
Yeah, so, again, it just kind of comes down to the fact that you needed to play a dice game in this one. Pray that tank does work without the support of Padme, without the support of R2, and then score the secret missions. But again, it's Long March. The chances of you scoring a secret mission are slim to none on Long March, particularly with R2, your speed 1.
Indeed. Yeah, so R2 would need to be double moving probably 3 to 4 rounds just to get to the other point. And that's
I believe it's actually the entire game he needs to be double moving and have blast off. I think the to be able to score in 3 to 4 rounds, he needs blast off.
So what's that? That is 1, 2, 3. So that is, I'm just figuring out the inches. So 3, 6, 12, 18, 36 inches he needs to move.
Yep.
And he moves 4 inches per move. So that is 8 inches per turn.
Yep.
8, 16, 24, 32.
Alright,
8,
so
6,
I mean, even banning away from Long March, right? What was the next? The next was Major Offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% young. Hindsight is 2020. It's hard to think in the moment. Yes. Sorry, you go, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say, 3.9 inches per move. I was just sort of rounding up to, so I could easily do the maths in my head.
Yeah. The next card, that was major offensive and advanced positions. I mean, maybe advanced positions? Sure. Major offensive is probably also a really bad choice, particularly with where Callie would have had to put his VAPs. Would have left him open to a counterplay. Yeah. I still think Long March was his best bet.
Alright, Pikes have got 2 suppression, so they only get 1 action. So it will just be a shot. 7 black and a red with an aim. 2 natty crits. 2 natty crits it is. Spend the surge to get through heavy cover and then impact. So for 3, tank is dead.
That's game.
Yeah, with the tank being 170, 200 points worth, you aren't making that back.
Alright, take all this advice with a grain of salt. By the way, I'm the guy who parked Mando in front of a tax strike, so I don't have anything to kind of back up my credibility. Yeah, 100% Frog. It made it really hard for Callie to get in. This center laneway was his big kind of firing lane, and unfortunately, just the things on either side of it stopped that.
And I guess Hendy kind of would have seen that and was able to hide behind the big step terrain piece and sort of almost zoned out his tank.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd say they're probably just talking out if that's game or not.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was a good match, this one.
Indeed.
It was a good match.
Yeah, Red Annie didn't really do a whole lot apart from give some dodges to the tank. There's some dodges and some surges, which is good in on itself, but kind of you want Annie to be doing a little bit more than that.
Yeah, this is the kind of scenario where that whole play aggressive. Yeah, that was entirely my bad. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did.
Whoopsies.
Well, doesn't matter. You don't want a game where it's like, oh, okay, so you won by doing something that's illegal.
So I guess for Callie to do anything, he needs to kill a couple bike squads or a couple clone squads, like, to break even. And to do that, he'll need to put some clones and other things out in positions where they would easily get shot and probably die themselves.
They're discussing. Maybe they're simulating the end of the game. Maybe they're
Having an after game chat. And I don't want to just pop it in the chat saying, or do you want to have an after game chat if they're about to continue for a little bit, or?
Yeah, that'll be awkward.
Yeah, probably just talking about if the tank was allowed to get on top of that building. How much more damage it could possibly have done.
Yeah.
I think maybe the result might have been the same.
I think it would have been, to be honest. Just given the amount of crits that were rolled, if the dice were the same and whatnot, then yeah, the result would have been the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat, that's right, but I stupidly opened my mouth when he tried to move it up there and said, oh, you know, they can't move more than their height onto a building, and I'm not a judge, so I shouldn't have said anything. But yeah, it's yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah, that's right. Next time I'll just shut my mouth. Yeah, and Greg,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being facetious or not, but I find if there's something that's blatantly not allowed, I feel like I can't help myself, especially when it might be the outcome, like it might be the difference between
A win
victory
or
and
a loss.
defeat. Yeah. I'm all about everybody
Fairness.
having fun and fairness, and if something is going to cause someone to not have a good time and they win, because that's real feels bad. You struggled, yeah. Did we get a few things wrong, did we?
How did that game go?
Oh, with Josh?
Yeah.
It was good. I had an obnoxious position where I put all my special forces up on top of a height 2 building where Maul couldn't reach them, and just shot the crap out of everything with Tat Strike.
Yeah, right. That's funny.
Yeah. So the bus melted.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah, getting rid of
Black
the bus would have been huge.
Yeah, and then the Black Sun was just dumped out into the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and the small stuff doesn't worry me, Greg. It's the big stuff. It's the big stuff like this building play here, because that's I don't know. I know I'm in the wrong, but also can't just. Yeah. I don't have it in me as a person who, I guess, is interested in community building and in making sure everybody has a good time and running events myself. Like, I just feel like I can't let that happen. If that kind of makes sense. I know it sounds like they have nothing to do with one another, but they really do.
Yeah. And like, we're all here to play and have fun and play a game with wizards, the space wizards. And you want to do it in a fun, fair way. And if something's happening and you end up losing because of not an unfair ruling, but like if something happens and you realize that it was a mistake or that's against the rules, it's like your mind just wanders and thinks, oh, but what if we got it right? I might have won instead. And
the potential for me going to the top of Invader and winning a grand final, I had that potential, but it was taken away because someone did something that was against the rules. Now I every time I play Invader, that's all I'm going to think of, and at the end of the day, that kind of it ruins your attitude towards playing again.
Yeah. But they're moving the hostage into melees. Jesus.
No, man, it was long march. Yeah, right, yeah. So hostage units can't start melees, hey? In general. No, Pat, no, it wasn't in the deployment zone.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, neither of them are moving their mouse or anything.
Yeah, maybe they're getting a ruling on something.
Yeah, especially the ISP. ISP is super low.
Those vehicles actually love units like Hoth and stuff. Yeah, no worries, Greg, dude. That I think at this point, Hendy's just got it. So I think you can kind of count on that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen the Hoth map, Pat, but the Hoth map it's really like, it's weird. It's got a few like trench and alleyways, but it's mostly flat. So maneuvering a vehicle on that's pretty good.
Thanks for watching, Greg. I'll see you later tonight when I'm streaming your game.
Yeah, that's understandable, Pat. Yeah, you definitely want to be practicing at the moment. This map in particular, I really love it. But yeah, I think it certainly takes a bit of practice to run it effectively.
Yeah, for sure. I actually really like this map as a Wookiee or threat saturation list, because there's actually lots of big line of sight blockers all the way up.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%. Well, one side's saturated with them, and the other's like just that little bit open.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was facing your Wookiee list on this, I would have conceded. Oh, it's rough.
So I actually made a separatist list that one of my buddies is taking to world qualifiers. And it's Kraken with Vigilance Tenacity, Maul with Saber Throw, Force Push, and Up Close and Personal. 2 Naked Battle Droid B1s, 1 B1 with HQ Uplink, 3 Magna Guard with Situational Awareness and Tenacity, and 2 Flamer Spider Droids.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah, 10x.
Like 10 activations. How many B1s, sorry?
Just 3. 2 naked,
sorry, yeah.
2 naked, 1 with a HQ uplink.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Order control.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that does sound spicy. Yeah, reps is going to be important, Pat. You need to get them as much as possible before next week. Understanding how a list works is often more important than running a very optimized list.
So if you play something that's not the meta per se, but you've got hours and hours and hours of practice in it, you're going to do better than just using a meta list.
Yeah, oh dude, I draw your attention to Andrew Allen from State Champs. He ran this rebel list that on paper just looked like utter crap, like it was just gonna melt. And he made the cutoff for Nats with it.
Yeah.
In a field that was very strong. And performed very well at Nats with it in a field that was even stronger.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just goes to show. Yeah, you got to be careful with those mortars. If they don't play and you're on an objective where you need to kill Blue's units and they have an infinite range sniper, yeah, no, that's a rough one for you.
What are you running, Pat?
Excellent. Yeah, make sure it has all the hidden information so that I can know what I'm facing on the weekend.
I just hope we don't have any team kills first round.
Oh, that would be rough.
Sorry, you go.
You go. No, please, I insist.
No, I insist.
No.
Okay.
Beauty before age, or however that saying goes.
So then why aren't you going first?
Oh. Wow. Alright, fine, I'll go first. Totally forgot what I was going to say though, so please, you go.
Okay. I just hope I don't get paired up with Jack first, because he's the one I've played the most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I understand.
lots and lots of games. Based partner in crime, rival, same thing. Yeah.
For our international friends, we have a big group here in New South Wales, Australia, called C4 Central Coast Corsairs. They're an awesome group to play with. They're very friendly. They take anybody, and their focus is definitely on having fun, but also building up players to be good players. So they do a fantastic job of that. It's awesome to be a part of that community. And so when we're saying, we're trying to avoid a team kill, we're trying to avoid a C4 versus C4 matchup, which just wouldn't be cool.
Oh, yep, he just messaged me the list. He's got Callus, Underworld Connections with the staff, Rough with staff, Din, and IG88. So it's Callus double bounty.
Yeah, I prefer the IG88, and that's a good choice, Pat. It's definitely a good choice.
IG88's bonkers.
He is bonkers, man. He's so good. Alright, I should have been gone half an hour ago. I look forward to hearing about the results, but easy done.
Right, yeah.
All
Too
right,
easy.
Thanks for having me, Flamin. Thanks for having me chat.
Thanks for co-streaming. It's always nice to talk to someone other than talking to myself like a crazy person.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my god, is he playing with models now? Are they gonna... Okay. Oh no, they're talking it out. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely going now. Okay.
Right, yeah. Too easy.
See you guys.
Bye.
See ya.
What they're talking about. Looks like a flying V formation with the pikes. So what is everyone doing the rest of the today? I think the missus and I are going to go rock climbing. That should be fun. Get out of the house. Yeah, it probably would have been quicker to play it out. So Mrs. and I are probably gonna go rock climbing. That'll be fun. And come home. Might make a dinner. Make some meals for the week ahead. And come back home for another stream. With Neferidian. He is playing. No. So Nef is versing Vura Varapung, who is running. Oh, nice job. Chill day at home. Sounds good to me. So, Nef is versing Palpatine, Biden, Din, a Snowtrooper, Storm, ISF, against 2 sniper teams. That's a wicked list. Jesus. Oh my god, it's a huge pike. Pretty cool model of the pike, actually. Never seen it so big. Got little eyes. Yeah, for sure, Suave Lion. The game's basically done, sadly. Yeah. Most of all the VAPs have been tapped, and then Cal's tank died, and yeah, Scar won. Yeah, Cal's tank died, and I don't think there's enough. There's not enough firepower left in the list to get those points back. But I am streaming tonight for me, so it would be morning for you. Again, so there's another game happening about the same time as the last game.
Hello.
Yellow.
Oh, that felt mean.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 defense dice.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's just a lot of dodges. And yeah, his one sort of choice of firepower didn't get to maneuver in the way.
I think even if it did land on top of there, probably would have been the same result.
I think so, because he would have gotten a shot off into Anakin that probably wouldn't have killed him. If that shot killed Anakin, then, well, who knows? But, yeah, if it stayed there the whole time shooting, he would have only gotten 2 small shots off than what he did get. Maybe even 1, but they would have been on target if he preferred.
Yeah.
But it still would have died as quickly as it has, in a way. The unlucky thing was that he didn't get R2, or he had 3 ways here that last round of getting dodges or healing onto tank.
Yeah, and he didn't pull them.
There would have been Padme, that's another core, and yeah, it's just the 4 last things, the 3 of them were the last 4.
Yeah.
That was rough. But yeah, after the tank went down, he was like, well, even before the tank went down, he was letting me know that, hey, I have lost interest in this game. I totally understand.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to go his way once the damage was rolling on that tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you got Anakin, what would it have achieved? And like, how stupid it is, right? The pikes here and here, at this point in the game, have 8 dodges.
That's insane.
Yeah. That they can send.
Yeah.
Like, because, Padme had Vigilance, her command card, and Quick Thinking. Anakin had
Defend 1.
and he's a closer person. He could have also had Vigilance if, things went right. And then they had 3 because of Vigilance, Independent, and or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. That's just insane. That just wipes out a squad unit. No, it just wipes out a shot.
It's and especially when the only shot he has is a tank,
Is a tank.
and then he's relying on potentially triggering standbys on that tank. Like, it's just easy to avoid.
Yeah.
Did you like my little Anakin move other than attack?
Yep. Yep. I did like that.
So I was like, it's got heavy cover. I've got no fire supports.
That's what we were talking about. That it's like it's probably not worth it. No.
Yeah, I would get 1 maybe.
Yeah.
And I think he had a dodge in it. Yeah, he had
Yeah.
Yep. The days at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, I'm through.
Very nice, sir.
We proceed. We got 2C4 through.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, may as well watch the stream, or tonight's stream, because whoever wins will be your opponent.
Oh, that's true. I've got people coming over, so I don't think it'll be the best look. Just alright. Oh no, I'm just gonna sit in the lounge room.
Yeah.
Oh, see you, Joel. Cheers, mate.
See you, Joel. Have a good one, bud.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go do some stuff for the day.
Yeah, me too.
Like fixing my toilet, maybe.
What's wrong with the toilet?
It was leaking like into the bowl from the cistern. or
Ah,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
And so then we were like, oh, we'll replace the seal. We replaced the seal, and it turned from only leaking after a half flush to constantly leaking no matter what we do. So then we buy like a new flush system, put
Yeah.
that in, and it doesn't fit now. So the toilet is now missing the top of it so that we can flush it, and we just have to turn it off at the wall.
Yep.
Between.
Nice. Yeah.
We try to be adults and get the
It
work.
just sucks.
How much time and money do we spend before we just go and get a plumber?
Yeah. Boy. Yeah.
We'll figure that out now.
Yeah. Well, Cara and I are going to go rock climbing.
Sick, nice.
Yeah. That should be fun.
Enjoy.
I will. Have fun playing with toilets.
Thank you, will do. Thanks, Stu.
No worries, anytime. All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks for those who sticked around to the end. Hope you have a good one. I'll be back on in 8 hours for another stream with Nephiridian versus Vorarapung. Be there or be square. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye.